Okay, happy Wednesday, Army. It's Heidi Allen, founder of the Positive People Army. I'm driving into work on this gorgeous sunny day with Mr. Mike Allen, my husband. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, how are you?
So I just wanted to talk to everyone today. One, because I love to talk to all of you. Number two, because my amazing childhood friend, Jessie Windsor, posted and tagged me in something last night. And oh my gosh, it is something I just had to talk about. It was this letter from an 83-year-old woman to her best friend. And in this letter, she talks about how, she's at a point in her life now where she doesn't worry about dusting and gardening and weeding and all of that stuff anymore. She's spending more time with her friends and family. She says life is to be experienced. Instead of waiting for a special occasion, she wears her good blazer to the grocery store. She's doing everything because she talks about why is it some people wait until they're told their days are so few and far between, or when they get to an age like herself, when all of a sudden she's realizing, I don't have a lot of days. And so even though life may not have been what I hoped for, all we can do is dance, because we can. And that's the thing. Sometimes I'm always so amazed sometimes by people who have chosen, and they chose this, no one else, to not fully live every single day. I mean, I have a motto, I say it all the time here in the Army: yes, and then again, yes. It's like, my God, you're supposed to grab life and live every single moment of it. Because you know what? You don't need a diagnosis that your days are few and far between, because I want you to change your perspective here. Guess what, everyone? Life is terminal. It is. It's just terminal, which means we're supposed to live it every single day to the fullest. So what you need to do here is, I want you to start sitting, and I want you to list out, if you have to, what are the things that are important to you? What is important? What do you want to do? Not what's important to your friends, not what's important to your family. What is important to you? What do you want to do? I'm going to tell you the story of my mother-in-law. She's like the cutest woman on the planet. And she loves her slippers, and she walks around in her slippers all the time. And so a lot of us as family members, we buy her new slippers at Christmas, at Mother's Day, whatever it is. And she has this closet full of new slippers, and she's always walking around in the old slippers. And I always say to her, Sharon, why are you wearing the old slippers? You have beautiful new slippers in there. Wouldn't you like to wear those? Well, of course I'd like to wear those, she said to me. But I have to wear these because they're not worn out yet. And I said, but who said you had to do that? And she's like, no, that's just what you do. I said, no, you can pretty much do whatever you want to. If they're not completely worn out, donate them and wear the new slippers, because you get to. It's like that woman, the 83-year-old woman. She wears her best blazer to the market. Wear your best blazer. Wear your best dress. You can do that anytime you want. You can put out that good china. You can honestly, if you want to go out for date night on a Wednesday instead of what should be, what everyone has told you, the Friday or Saturday, because you can sleep in, go on a Wednesday. There are no rules here, people. The only rules that are happening are the ones that you've given yourself. I have this one girlfriend that, every Monday she would come in and I'd say, how was your weekend? And she's like, oh my gosh, there's just not enough time. I mean, between, grocery shopping and cleaning my house and doing the laundry and all this stuff. And I said, oh, is that something you really love to do? And she's like, no, I hate doing those things. I said, then why would you do it on the weekend? Why would you do it when this is your free time to meet with friends, sleep in, go have a nap, watch Netflix all afternoon if you want to? And she's like, well, that's what you do. And I said, no, there's no rule here. You made that rule. You make the rules here. Do your laundry on Monday, grocery shop on Wednesday after work on your way home, and fill your weekend with whatever you want, because it's our choice. I also want you to remember that we can take risks here in life. Take those risks, because now here's another thing about perspective. What do you fear most? Do you fear the risk? And I'm not talking about things that can hurt yourself, but those risks to do something different, or do you fear regret more? I'm going to tell you, the majority of people will say, I fear regret. I don't want to have regrets. So remember that. Take that risk. My gosh, my fabulous friend Pauline that came out last night for the PPA meetup, that girl is so inspiring. She took a risk. She is an actress, but she wasn't focusing on it enough because she had this full-time job that was holding her back. She took the risk, quit her job, and she just told me yesterday she just got her first part in a feature film. Way to go, Pauline. See what I mean? You take a risk. Sometimes they're scary, but that's okay. We can do it, because remember, people, life is terminal. So we got to figure this out. The next thing I want every single person to do is, you know what? Start making yourself better in some way. Start reading books you never thought you were going to read. Take that course you've always wanted to take. Because my God, I mean, Branko posted not too long ago, you are never too old to start anything. You aren't. You can start it whenever you want. Take that course. Go back to school. Pick up the phone. My gosh, Sandy, she was literally so afraid to talk to me at an event. And then she just out of the blue sent me a note, and I accepted her friendship. And her and I now, this woman has burst into my life like I can't even tell you. Because sometimes just do something. Do something that makes your heart flutter every single day. So, don't wait, people, till you're 83 years old, like that story, to realize that your days are few and far between. Do it now. Okay? Yes, and then again, yes, Army. I absolutely adore all of you. Thank you to everyone that came out for the very first PPA meetup. There's going to be another one. I'm going to announce the date that's happening in Toronto. There's lots of other dates. There's many Army members. Atefi in Ottawa, she's trying to arrange one. I'm going to go to Ottawa. And then Niagara Falls, Kathy, I spoke to her yesterday. She's like, Heidi, I'm making this happen. This is happening in the fall. So you know what? We can make them all happen. Get in touch with me. Get the Army together in your area, and we're going to do this together. Have a great day, everyone.